Hi everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to open this 2017 Kaiba Mega Tin. This tin is almost 10 years old and I wasn't playing Yu-Gi-Oh 10 years ago, so I have no idea at all what comes in this box. I guess it's going to be not too different to the Legendary Collection Kaiba box that was released last year, but I have no idea. I found this in a store called Dollarian Academy in the city of Puebla in Mexico, and I love the box. I mean, it features Kaiba in a very cool pose, and I thought, well, the box is pretty, it probably has interesting things inside, so why not? This box was 1,000 pesos, so approximately $45, I would say. And yeah, so let's open it and see what we get. Okay, so now that the plastic is gone, we can appreciate how beautiful this box is. It is amazing that even after 9 years, it is still looking very good. So here in the cover, we have my husband Kaiba with his Battle City outfit and the dual disc, and I think he looks very good in this box. On the side, we have the Yu-Gi-Oh logo, and the Kaiba Corp logo in the bottom, another Yu-Gi-Oh logo on the other side, and Kaiba Corp logo at the top. There in the back, we have Konami, Yu-Gi-Oh logo, and the description of the box. Yeah, let's take a look and see what we get. First, we have this very beautiful Blue Eyes White Dragon card. It is very sparkly, and I love that. That is one of my favorite things about Yu-Gi-Oh! The cards are just so pretty, prettier than other TCGs. To me, they are the prettiest TCG cards. Not Magic, not Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. They are absolutely beautiful, especially the Blue Eyes cards. I've always said that Kaiba has the most beautiful cards, and I stand by it. They are so pretty, and this Blue Eyes is just gorgeous. Okay, let's see what more we get in the pack. Okay, we have a Link, Proxy Dragon. Next we have Pot of Desires, also very sparkly and very pretty. Banish 10 cards from the top of your deck, face down, draw 2 cards. You can only activate 1 Pot of Desires per turn. Number 68, Sanafon the Sky Prison. It's a dark rock exim effect monster. And finally, we have a fusion card, Elder Entity Nts. Okay, we do have one more. We have a token. Okay, I already have this token, but I bought it. It wasn't my pool. And this is my pool. So yeah, I love this token. I mean, it is the same art as the box, and Kaiba looks just so good in this pose. Okay, and now we're back at the beginning. So let's set this on the side. Let's continue. Let's start with this one. 2017 Mega Tin from 2017, and this is very exciting. This is a very old tin, almost 10 years old, and I mean, I am quite excited to see because I have no idea what we're gonna get here. So let's take a look. Okay, first we got Symphonic Warrior Guitar. So this is a pendulum monster. Okay, so how old are pendulums? I have no idea. But now when I came back to Yu-Gi-Oh last year, I wasn't even aware that pendulums existed. I am a bit surprised to see a pendulum in a box that is 10 years old. So I guess they're older than I thought. Redice call. Okay. What does this card do? Okay, it's a speed droid card. Okay. Digital bug web solder. I've never seen any of these cards before. Shinover Crown. This Shinover deck is the one that Noah uses in Duel Links. That's why I'm a bit familiar with it. And I think it's a very strong deck. It can be very strong. Fairy Tail Sleeper. This is really cute. This is an adorable card. It's super cute. I'm actually starting to get many cute Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I want to have a binder with only cute Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So this card is going there. Priestess with Eyes of Blue. Yeah, this card is beautiful as well, but not very used in the current Blue Eyes deck format, but it is very pretty. Foolish Burial Goose. Oh, this card is beautiful. This card is really, really pretty. Like, the way that it shines is very different to the other cards. Because usually these cards, like, depending on the rarity, the whole art is shiny, but this card only has like some parts of it are shiny. The tombstone, the hand, the axe, or what is that? Shovel. And no, this card is really, really pretty. Like, can you guys see that? It's very different to any other card that I have. With most cards I have, the whole thing is sparkly, but this one is super interesting. What does it say? Send one spell trap card from your deck to the graveyard. You can only activate one Foolish Burial Goose per turn. You know, this card could be really, really good to use with wishes for Eyes of Blue. When I want to summon Master Magia, I usually banish wishes from the graveyard to equip a Fusion Blue Eyes monster to a Blue Eyes monster. This card in the Blue Eyes deck could be really strong. Maybe situational, but you can do a lot with a card like this, and it is beautiful. So I might consider adding it to my current Blue Eyes deck, because it's not only it is beautiful, but it could be really useful for the Blue Eyes deck. So this is a great find. Let me set it aside because I'm actually thinking of using this one. Okay, the next card is Block Dragon. This card looks like a mix of a Yugi and Kaiba card, because Yugi has these block monsters, and of course Kaiba is a dragon master, so that's very cute. Fusion Recycling Plant. Once per turn, you can discard one card and one polymerization from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target one monster in your graveyard that was used as a fusion material for a fusion summon this turn, add it to your hand. I mean, this could be very useful for Blue Eyes as well, but you don't use for polymerization, and you can bring back your fusion materials very easily to the field when you play Blue Eyes. However, this card might be very useful to me in my Fluffal deck, because Fluffal monsters are fusion materials for the Fright Force, and this one might be very, very useful. So I'm going to put it on the side as well. Next card is Raid Raptor Booster Strix. Okay, we got two of the same Raid Raptor Booster Strix. Then we have Pandora's Jewelry Box, another pendulum. Interesting. Then you have Fairy Tail Snow. That is really cute as well. Oh my god. These Fairy Tail cards are super, super cute. I didn't even know that they existed. It's supposed to be like Snow White. Yeah, it's supposed to be Snow White, right? Paleosonic. Oh no, it is. For some reason, I think I got this card already. Like, when I tried to say the name, it sounded very familiar. Paleosonic Olenoides. Olenoides, I don't know. Card of the Soul. Look at your deck, and if you do, you can add one monster from your deck to your hand, whose sum of attack and defense equals your life points. You can only activate one card of the Soul per turn. What? Attack and defense equals your life points. That sounds really complicated. Like, let's say if you want a Blue Eyes, the combination will be 5,500 points. It's gonna be very hard to make sure that you have 5,500 points to get the Blue Eyes. So, extremely situational card. Okay, we're back at the beginning. Let me just look at the Fairy Tale Sleeper. Okay, so is this card supposed to be the Sleeping Beauty? Aurora? I guess. And then we have Snow. I didn't know that there was a deck based on fairy tales. They're really, really cute. They're so cute that I'm actually considering starting to build a deck for these cards because they're super cute. Let's see if I get any more fairy tale cards in the other packs. But these are so cute that it sounds worth it just to have a deck because these cards are so pretty. Okay, what do they do? Oh, this one is a flip card, flip monster card. You can special summon one monster from your hand. Okay, I mean, if you have a Blue Eyes and then you use this card, then you can just summon a Blue Eyes. During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a normal spectral card, you contribute one other monster. The activated effect becomes change one face-up monster your opponent controls to face on defense position. You can only use this effect of Fairy Tail Sleeper once per turn. I mean, they are not half bad, to be honest. They are not weak cards. It'll be a really, really interesting deck to build with these cards. Then, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, change it to face-down defense position. During either player's turn, if this card is in your graveyard, you can manage 7 other cards from your hand, field, and or graveyard, special summon this card. Okay, that is very costly, but it is also not bad. So beautiful cards, maybe gonna be the deck for them. So we have one card for my Fluffal deck, one card for my Blue Eyes deck, and maybe a new deck because these are so cute. I will put them here so you guys can see them on the screen. Okay, next pack. These packs have turned out to be more interesting than I thought. Next. Zodiac Ram. It's like a Zelda game character. It's a bit hard to... Another Xenobird. Master with Eyes of Blue. Bug Emergency. It's an insect card. Sprite's Blessing. Zodiac Sign. Full Metal Foes Fusion. Metal Foes. I've also never heard about that deck. It's like a Mega Man character. Cosmic Cyclone. Cool. Wow. And it is in a very cool rarity. Is it the secret rare? I don't know. I don't know the rarities, but it looks so pretty. I have this one in collector and in common, I think. But this rarity, this is very beautiful. You know, guys, like even if these cards are 10 years old, they look like new cards. These are no different from a new pack that was released this year. They're really, really pretty. Zodiac Thoroughblade. Okay, it's Zodiac, not Zodiac. It's Zodiac. So these are like the Therians. The Therians that are popular right now. It looks a bit like that. They're cute. Speedroid Denden Daiko Duke. Miscellaneous Sorrows. This also sounds familiar. Miscellaneous Sorrows. Performable Change Raff, and a Pendulum card. It looks a bit like I would never think that Kaiba would play this card ever. Like it doesn't look like a Kaiba card at all. Rank up Magic Cipher Ascension. Cipher deck. Evo, Lord of the River. It's an Aqua monster. Heavy Fright Train Derrick Crane. Oh yeah, I've heard about that train deck. I think I have a couple of cards already in Sweden, but I've never seen any here in Mexico. At least not from the packs that I've opened. Quarantine. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target one set spell trap card your opponent controls, reveal it, then return it to its original position. Okay. Okay, nothing here besides the Cosmic Cyclone that I might want to use. Maybe this one can go to the Fluffal deck as well. Not for the Blue Eyes, but maybe for the Fluffal. Okay. Now we are going to open the last booster pack. Maybe I can move the cards that we have already gotten here to the side, so you guys can see them as well. There. Okay, now let's open the last one. Forge of the True Dragons. Draco Slayer card. Performapal Seal Eel. Performapal Seal Eel. Okay, interesting. It's a seal and it's an eel. Pendulum card. Crystalic Potential. Magical Mid-Breaker Field. Performapal Radish Horse. What is this? How can this be a Kaiba card? Like, no, I don't see that. I don't see that. But it's very funny. Magician's Robe. Okay, an Dark Magician card. It's very pretty. Like, not the rarity, but the card itself is very pretty. Metamorphormation. Oh yeah, it's a metal foe card. Okay, right. From that deck that I had never heard before. Sea Monster of Theseus. This is very pretty. I don't know what I'm doing with the camera. Sorry. So, 2 tuners. Zombie Fusion Tuner. I mean, I wonder in what deck you use this. Because you need 2 tuners. So that's very interesting. It's a zombie fusion that only needs 2 tuners. And it's a tuner itself. This is super interesting. Like, what kind of deck uses a card like this? And it's like a Pirates of the Caribbean art. I mean, the card itself is really pretty. Very interesting tuner fusion monster that requires 2 tuners. Like, these packs have been more interesting than I expected. Shiranui Solitaire. Zombie card. Okay, maybe this zombie card works with other zombie card? I don't know. Tenmataite. Tenmataite? I have no idea. Your opponent cannot activate card effects in response to the activation of any monster effect activated by a monster that was normal summoned. Wait, what? Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of any monster effect activated by a monster that was normal summon set. It's very complicated. My brain can't process this right now. Dynamist Spinos. Spinos? No, some pendulum dinosaur thing. Shiranui style Samsara. I've heard of this card. No way, the name sounds so familiar. Crystron Rose Snakes. Rose Snakes, like Rose Phoenix? That's very pretty. Akayu Files. Okay, Akayu spell card. Crystron Impact. Ritual Beast Return. The art is very, very cool. Sorry if the camera is not centered in this video. I can't see my screen because the tripod that I bought, it covers half of the screen. So I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, and that's it. So from this booster pack, we didn't really get anything interesting except this one. It is beautiful. So I will put it on the side as well. Consider it for my Fluffle deck if it makes sense later. So yeah, let's look at what we got. So let's look at the pumpkin cards. I call them pumpkin cards because in Mexico, I recently discovered that they call cards calabaza, which means that they are like random cards that are not good for anything. So these are the pumpkin cards. I mean, I don't know myself if any of these cards are good, expensive, sought after. I have no idea. But for me, like to me personally, I don't think I would use them. Unless someone in the comments says, oh, that card, you really need to add that card to your Blue Eyes deck or to your Fluffle deck, or maybe the mystical Space Typhoon that I want to build when I'm back in Sweden. So yeah, let me know if you see anything that I might have missed because I'm a noob. But I don't think so. I think these are very common cards now. will be of no use to me. Then we have these really cute, very, very cute fairy tale cards. And as I said, I wasn't aware that there was this fairy tale deck, and I think they're absolutely adorable. So maybe I will try to build a fairy tale deck just for funsies. And if I do, I'll let you know and I will show you, of course. Then we have this Foolish Burial Goods. Hey guys, this card is really good because even if you can get Drill Beam, having the Lordly Load or Burial, you can also just send a Drill Beam directly to the graveyard and send it on your next turn. So also there are many blue eyes magics and traps that do things that have effects in the graveyard. So it might not be a bad idea to test this card out. Now that I have more experience, now I'm actually there to try some cards in my deck, because if it doesn't work, then I know that it is just that card. I'm not so scared anymore of adding new things that I'm not familiar with, because before I was scared of adding things and then the deck not working and me not being able to identify what was wrong. But this card, yeah, I will test it out. I'm very curious about how this works with my Blue Eyes Primal deck. Then we have these three cards from my Fluffle deck. Fusion Recycling Plant. This one will be super, super good in the Fluffle deck. Then Cosmic Cyclone, Sparkly, and I like it a lot, so why not add it to my Fluffle deck? And then this Fusion Tuner that requires two tuners to be Fusion. I don't know if it's just me being a noob and doesn't know that this is very normal, but personally I think this is like very bizarre, and I love the art of the card. It looks very like Craftanian horror. And we also got these cards. So Kaiba token, this fusion card, this exit card, Pot of Desires, this link, and a beautiful Blue Eyes White Dragon card. So that is everything that was in this Kaiba pack. I was very surprised. Okay, let me tell you my final thoughts about this box. It was really, really fun to open. It was more interesting than I was expecting. To be honest, I was thinking it would have just like similar cards to the Legendary Kaiba collection card that was released last year in 2025, and had many Blue Eyes cards and like things that you would expect Kaiba to have in his deck, like the Union cards, like the XC Cannon Dragon, those cards, and just like normal Kaiba cards. But this card was very unexpected, and I got some very pretty cards. So this was better than I thought. In the store where I bought this, they also had Yugi, they had Yusei, and there was a fourth one that I don't remember now. But I got very curious about the other boxes now, because this was more interesting than I expected. Many unexpected cards that I didn't know, beautiful cards, and a new deck that I actually got interested in building. So yeah, it was a very cool purchase. Let me know what you think. If you saw any card here that is not a Calabaza card, a pumpkin card, anything that you think that is actually useful and I just missed it because I don't know. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you had fun. I definitely had fun opening this box. So let me know what you think. What was your favorite card? See you in the next video. Bye!